Hello everyone, I'm Cast Jackal and this is the Geek It Up a Notch podcast. The monthly podcast of all the awesomeness from the Geek Crew. What in what?
Yeah!
As always, we have our sound technician, Aquadon himself. Say hello,
Oh,
Aquadon.
hello. That is me, the sound guy with my cool beard.
I was going to say, I really like your beard this week.
Yeah, it's kind of grown in the last 5 minutes. It's amazing.
I had
all
noticed it got a
I
little
have
bit-
to do is think about it, and it's magic. It's like, I want a mustache. Boop, and there it is. It's just magic.
That's totally awesome!
That's amazing. That is amazing.
It happens.
Oh, we haven't said hello to the sexiest member of the group. Say hello, Podge.
Houston isn't here.
What? Hi. I got confused. You said hello to me, but you said you were introducing the sexiest member, but yeah, he wasn't here.
I have to say, Jess has
Yeah.
requested that we sing Angry Beavers live on air.
Angry Beavers live on air?
Maybe
As in now.
maybe at the end of the podcast.
As an outro song, right?
As an outro, if she sticks around to the end, we'll maybe sing Angry Beavers.
Okay. She'll live with that, hopefully.
Oh, well.
She hasn't
Shall we
messaged me yet telling me off.
Well, as always, there's the Q&A open, so if anyone's got any questions, feel free to, whichever side it is, point random directions.
Both sides. Do it.
Diagonally. Just any questions you want to ask us,
Guys,
throw
my
away.
hand's got a beard.
Stop dicking about with the effects and get on with it.
I apologise
Dan.
deeply.
Be professional. We'll start off with the... Well, actually, let's start off with a little announcement.
You're
From the-
pregnant.
Yes, I am pregnant.
Congratulations, man.
On the 18th, that is Monday, it's a very special birthday. It's actually the 1 year birthday anniversary of the official launch of Geeking It Up a Notch. So, be sure to check out the website. Golf clap. So be sure to check out the website on that day. We'll try and do something semi-special. We're probably not going to make a big deal about it, just a few little things. But yeah, let's get on with the first agenda as always. Aquadon with his games this month.
Okay, so not that many games this month, I'm afraid, because we've gone past some of it being the 15th. I don't know why I checked what the date is, considering we do this on the same day every month. But yeah, looking through, we had two on the first. We had one that isn't maybe that big, the Lego Ninjago Ninjoids on the 3DS and the PS Vista. Apparently a sequel to one of the first games, which I've never played. I usually play quite a few of the Lego games, but I haven't played any of the Ninjago ones. Don't know about any of you two. You ever played them?
I hadn't even heard of it. Sorry to say.
I'm not a big Lego fan in the games.
You got Lego.
Yeah, it's all right. I like the
Foundation of your wonderful Minecraft.
well,
Yeah,
probably.
come on.
Yeah, it is. It's the same but different. Come on.
Building with blocks, dude.
It's the same but different.
Same
Yeah,
but different.
same but different.
Yeah,
You must have heard that reason before. Same difference.
yeah. Next.
Okay, and then we got, of course, the Last of Us Remastered, also out on the first for PS4, which, everybody's screaming about because it's the best thing ever since canned bread.
Canned bread.
Well, slices but overrated.
Yeah, true.
But, I'm sure it did well on PS3, but I still think the fact that they're bringing it out on PS4 so soon after the release of the first one, I'll say the first one, the original, is a bit of a show of a desperation for games.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
think it did come out quite quickly, but they made this point that only a certain percentage of PS3 players had played it, and there was still quite a big sort of collection of people that had maybe switched to PlayStation this generation that hadn't yet played it, which is a fair point. And I haven't personally played it. I'd really like to because I know it's got a lot of good sort of reviews and stuff. And no one's ever said it was crap or anything, but yeah, it is a bit weird how it came out so quickly.
Yeah, I can understand if you haven't played it, it might be worth a buy or a quick play. But I can't, help but feel the people that bought it, did everything on it possible on PS3, to have it released again so soon on PS4, may feel a little bit pissed, or you know.
Yeah, I think usually with remakes and sort of, you know, sort of new HD versions, you've got like a nostalgia factor, and it's kind of like, oh, I haven't played that for years. Let's go back and play this again. But yeah, a bit of an odd one, but still a great game by the sounds of it. So awesome.
Moving on, we've got coming up on the 19th, so next week, Diablo 3, the Ultimate Evil Edition. Wahaha. Just have to put a laugh on the end of that. It doesn't actually have wahaha in the title.
I'm disappointed it
We should
doesn't
add
have.
that to the title, or at least have an add-on pack called the Mwahaha add-on pack.
That would be epic. I'd just buy the expansion pack.
what even they
I can't play it.
Just wants a title.
Wahaha.
I just want a title on my thing, just going wah-ha-ha.
That should be an achievement. But this is just basically it's coming out on the now current gen consoles and the 360 and the PS3. But it's got both versions. It's got the base game and the expansion pack, the Reaper of Souls one. So it's just basically a Game of the Year edition, I suppose. So it's just one of those if you haven't played Diablo 3, but you want to get the full experience. This is the version to get.
Okay, awesome. There's a lot of remakes and remasters on these new consoles, isn't there?
There is. I like doing it.
We'll get.
They're running out of ideas. Oh no!
But that's actually all I've got for this month for games at the moment.
Okay, well, briefly then, just to mention another game that was supposed to come out this month on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the PS Vita. This is meant to be another version of Minecraft, which they kind of promised that was going to come out, this August. And as far as I can tell, so far we've only got a version handed over to Sony for final test of the PlayStation 4 Minecraft. And then Vita versions and Xbox One versions still aren't quite finished. They're polishing sort of final touches, few final bugs to fix. So I'm a bit skeptical whether it'll actually come out in August at this point.
Oh, I have seen on the 4J Twitter, which obviously you pointed me towards, that they released some sort of trailer for the Vita version. I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before.
Yeah, I did watch that, but it doesn't.
I haven't watched it, but
show like the interface or how the controls work or anything. It's more of just a montage of footage.
Montage.
I don't think, with how dated it is, I'd be very surprised if they get it out this month now.
I just want like an achievements or trophies list or something, just something to kind of say, we haven't forgotten about it. Here's some news. This is the definite date. Just anything really at this point would be nice.
It would just be the same
really quiet on that front. Bit annoying.
Wouldn't it just be the same achievements, trophies as the last gen?
No, it looks like they're going to be different, which is quite exciting, really.
Is it going to be the same ones as the PC version then, I wonder?
Possibly, yeah, because I know it's based upon a much sort of newer, base than the original 360 Minecraft was. So maybe we'll see a much more expansive achievement list.
I'm still half expecting the achievement list as what was on the 360, but maybe a bit more, featuring like the end and the Nether and all of that lot that they've added recently. Well, I was saying recently to the 360 version, which should have got
I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with it.
I'd love it, to be honest, to be something to work towards after that original 400 we've got. What I'm not wanting them to do is have the original achievement list with just increase of points.
No. I think someone found like a YouTube video with like some footage that someone recorded, like shaky camera footage of like a convention or something, and they kind of got a glimpse of one or two of the achievements, and I think they were different. So
good.
It seems quite promising, but I guess only time will tell.
Right, and time is ticking away slowly.
Indeed. So should we move on to the next big block of news that's kind of happened in this month, which is all the Gamescom news. So Gamescom, this big gaming thing that's happened in Germany last week, and there's been quite a few bits of interesting news So I guess starting with the Xbox One because that's what we've got.
And it's got one in the name. Of course, it comes first.
Yeah, yeah.
One for you. I think that makes perfectly sense.
I like.
Letters.
Good thinking. Good
Mm.
thinking. So there's plenty of news here to cover. Starting off with, I just want to mention the Tomb Raider controversy.
Yeah, I think that was funny.
Um, so Microsoft came out, had this big announcement that Tomb Raider's this now Xbox exclusive, and
What do you mean it's Xbox exclusive?
it,
I've supported Tomb Raider for years on PlayStation and PC. You guys suck.
yeah, well that's kind of the reaction, and I guess in some ways rightfully so. It was a bit bizarre, but I mean,
They did the exact same thing back when I think it was when Final Fantasy came to Xbox. You've
yeah.
always been PlayStation exclusive. I feel so betrayed. You've gone to Microsoft as well.
Well,
It's like,
Um,
grow up.
they haven't always been a PlayStation exclusive. They're originally a Nintendo exclusive, Final Fantasy, on the SNES and the NES.
Yeah, but people don't remember that far back, especially considering it's a younger generation these days
Yeah,
that
true.
usually do the bitching and the moaning.
indeed. Oh, it seems my name's disappeared. That's lovely.
Who are you? Who is this man?
Sorry, I'm an imposter.
Oh dear.
I'll-
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll continue with it without the Gamescom news while Podge sorts out his lower third. At Gamescom, they also announced the 1 terabyte hard drive for the Xbox One. I was trying to see if this was an exclusive bundle or whether it was an actual add-on you can get. But by the look of it, it seems to be you can either it comes with it or you can buy it as a separate device. Am I right in saying that, or have I got that wrong?
No, I'd imagine you're right because I do believe that the Xbox One's internal hard drive isn't interchangeable, so we can't change it like we could with the 360.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, so it will just
I
be.
believe it's. I might be wrong there. I can't quite remember. I'm sure it isn't interchangeable. You have to, because I've brought a portable hard drive purely from a box, and I'll just have to connect it via USB at the back of the console, which is fine by me. I've got 1.5 terabytes now on my,
Yeah.
for my console. So I'm not too. It's a bit gutting that they've released a 1 terabyte under a year since it's been released. But
Nah.
that 1 terabyte drive is only exclusive to that Call of Duty console at the moment, right?
is it not on the white one as well with
I
some?
thought it
No, I think the white one is still 500 gig, but as you say, I don't think it really matters too much because you can plug in. I think it's like 3 external drives at the same time, and you can have like 3 terabyte drives plugged in, so you're not going to run out of space, man.
Not unless you're downloading everything in every game they have accessible.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've downloaded about 6 games, 7 games, and I'm at 20%, I think, and that's with the terabyte included.
That's good. So you got plenty of space.
Yeah, and then plus when I'm done with it, and that's including that 20%'s including all the disc games I've got installed as well.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
Which of course I can uninstall once I've stopped playing them.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to briefly backtrack because I know before I had technical issues we were talking about Tomb
Rewind.
Raider. I just wanted to briefly mention that although it was originally announced as an Xbox exclusive, they kind of backtracked on it and made it like a timed exclusive.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone's got anything to panic over anyway. But I guess the next Tomb Raider game will come to the Xbox One and 360 first, but then eventually everybody will get it. So everybody can be happy again. Yay!
Yay! I think I'll probably get it because I love the reboot. The reboot of Tomb Raider was amazing. Bow and arrows for the win.
I never played it, man, but I really wanted to. I was waiting for that awesome price drop, and we haven't really got. I mean, I think you could pick it up for like 22 quid at one point, but I had loads to do when it was that price, and now it's gone back up. So.
No, it was a good game. If you found the definitive edition for dead cheap, I would recommend giving it a blast.
Yeah, indeed. So the other Xbox news to come out of Gamescom was to do with some beta action, and then mainly this first one for Houston, which is the Halo 5 beta.
Houston, where are you?
Where are you, Houston?
Where's Houston when you need him? He can unfreeze these horses.
So this is coming out at the end of December. It's going to run for 3 weeks. I think it's the 28th of December or maybe the 29th. I can't remember. And it's 3 weeks long, and you can unlock some stuff for the full game. And then straight after that, we've got the Xbox One exclusive beta of Evolve, which is a game that I know we've mentioned a few times before. I know you guys are loving that too, right?
Oh yes. Was it Res? No. Yeah.
It was
Res we played it.
Insomnia 51 that we played this at.
Insomnia, sorry. Yeah. That was really. I loved it. We were the highlight of that man's day.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun with it. We said a lot of funny things. I'm sure that the guy running it liked it as much as we did.
Total respect to that one guy who decided to play the monster against us as well.
Yeah. What a man. What a dude.
Crew versus the random guys a monster, and it was a lot of fun.
Hashtag 4v1.
Hashtag I want an Xbox One.
Yeah, I would absolutely love you to get one so you can jump in and play with us.
The thing is, though, I also want a Wii U. And I want a Wii U more at the moment.
Only because of Sonic, right?
Maybe.
I understand your current situation, but I feel that
you'd get
you'll be
more
paying for one game and you could just probably borrow it off Dan again.
So what?
Dan, Carl's borrowing your Wii U.
Oh, tenner a day.
And when you're done borrowing my blue shell, I need that back, by the way.
You might have to talk to Babs about that, because she might have a bullet bill ready for you.
All right, awesome. So, moving on. What's the next thing we've got on this list?
Well, we briefly mentioned about during the 1 terabyte hard drive discussion that you said was exclusive to Thingamajiggy, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mentioned about the white Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
We have got a white Xbox with Sunset Overdrive.
Oh, that looks awesome as well, doesn't it?
I do remember when the white Xbox One was first shown in a picture. It was apparently exclusive to all the people that had something to do with making it or something.
Yeah, it was like a staff exclusive, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Originally,
you're never going to get it in public. You're never going to get a white one or what have you, racist bastards. Sorry, I swore. But now they've decided to release it with Sunset Overdrive. So I don't know if they're ever going to plan on releasing it as a standalone console colour.
Whether they'll release it standalone console or they'll leave it as a limited edition, I reckon it will probably end up staying as a limited edition just because it gives you that. It's an easy exclusive. It's an easy limited edition to do. Oh, look, it's a white one.
Yeah. There'll probably come a point where you can just buy that.
White Xbox,
black or white, right?
Yeah, there probably will be an easy way to get hold of it.
Because whereas the Call of Duty one has like exclusive sounds and it's kind of that gunmetal and it's got little Call of Duty branding on it and stuff. This one's just a pure white with a nice white controller. So
yeah.
Don't know, man. Don't know.
It's all good. So can we?
What's the next thing?
I'm going to skip down a bit because we're focusing a little bit on 360 news.
360 news?
I apologise. X1 news.
Let's move on to some of Sony and Nintendo, right? Let's see what they're doing.
Well, I was looking at the just for Carlos because he's a bit left out with the X1. I was looking at the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news with the Mega Slowbro Blimmin' Spinny Magic thing. I can't remember. Beyblade Pokemon.
Beyblade.
Mega Ordino.
Yes, there's been a plethora of news from the Japanese Kurokura magazine. A lot of information was released revolving around Pokemon Ruby, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. The one that I like the look of is the Horde battle with trainers, so you can now fight up to 5 Pokemon at once from a trainer for you. It looks quite interesting.
A bit more of a challenge than the Horde battles there, the X and Y.
Definitely. There was also more information on the cosplay Pikachu, which is the Pikachu allows you to change costumes. The interesting fact is each costume comes with a special move that you can only get with that costume, and they will be able to use in battle. So that'll give you an interesting spin and actually might make Pikachu useful.
Does that mean Pikachu gets 5 moves, or does that special move replace the 4th one?
Replace the 4th one.
Does
It'll
it?
be the same as Rotom. Whenever you change one of Rotom's stances, he changed from Rotom Wash to Rotom Heat or whatever. He has a unique move that I'll learn by changing to that thing. So it's the same thing as that, basically.
All right. Okay.
The contests are going to be updated so you can use the camera and actually be involved in the contest, which would be quite interesting.
Smile with your Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. They also announced Mega Altaria, which is basically on the same way as Ampharos, which is lots and lots of fluff and
Oh,
backcombing.
come on. It just, hair dried his hair.
Yeah. Mega Salamence, which
He's
changed,
sitting on a
like,
giant boomerang.
it's his wings. They combined
Yeah, it
his
looks like a
wings and he's tucked his hands in. But yes, I can see the boomerang.
He looks like a boomerang.
And the one that, when they announced it, I was a bit Mega Lopunny, which, yes, I like the fact he's got a Mega, but Jesus Christ, you've just given all the fan fiction more stuff to work with. If you've ever
Furries
gone,
love it.
if you've ever gone to Tumblr and looked at Pokemon stuff, make sure you have the not safe to work option ticked as being enabled so that you don't get some of the disturbing images you find on there. But other than
I
that,
don't even want to ask. All right, I've asked.
yeah,
What is it?
Lepony and Gardevoir. Just avoid any images to do with them on with that. But also the Korea's official Pokemon website on August 12th, which is last Tuesday, accidentally released some of the two new Megas, as in Mega Slowbro and Mega Odino. I don't know how to fix it. But yes, Mega Ordino has actually now been confirmed as official as well by Pokemon. Mega Slowbro hasn't yet, but as Dan said, no, he's not been confirmed as official. But
Beyblade Pokemon.
But yes, he is a Beyblade Pokemon. Apparently, he's getting a really big buff with special defense and normal defense because of it, which is what I'd expect. I still. Originally, with the group of friends I get along with, talk a lot about Pokemon stuff like that, was talking about we originally thought might have looked like a different evolution. So it'd be like there's Slowbro and Slow King. So I was suggesting Slow Taco.
Slow Taco?
Yeah, it looks like a taco roll, you know. And he's still got that delicious tail for people who remember the early games. But yeah, they've been leaked, and while Mega Slowbro isn't official yet, Mega Arduino, whatever his name is, has been announced as official. So yeah, that was the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire news for this month.
Awesome sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're on sort of Nintendo-y stuff, do you want to briefly talk about the Smash Brothers news?
No, I don't.
Well, God damn it, you have to.
Yes, it looks very pretty. I have to admit.
Oh, okay. So they've announced a Smash Brothers 3DS XL that looks really sexy. My only beef with these custom 3DS XLs is that the picture's the right way up when it's closed, but then when you're playing it, you know what I mean? It's the wrong way around, isn't it?
My only beef with it is
Yeah,
it's all
true.
Nintendo characters. Where's Pac-Man? Where's Sonic? It was when I found Red, there was an exclusive Smash Brothers 3DS XL. My little hope went, I'm gonna get a 3DS XL with Sonic on it. No, just Nintendo characters.
I'll draw you a
Maybe
Sonic.
they'll do a 3DS XL for the new Sonic Boom, right?
Oh, if they do, that'd be nice, but I don't think they will. That's just teasing. They also announced that Meta Knight is back for the Smash Bros. Games, which is a good thing if you're not competitive. If you're competitive, considering he's the most OP character in the original ones, even to go so far being banned from a lot of tournaments to do Smash Brothers, I'm a bit worried. Apparently he's been, not nerfed, but he's been leveled out to be a bit more equal, but I'm still worried.
Well, I take it as a whole new game. I'm sure that if there was any issues, it's been balanced by now. And I suppose they can actually roll out patches these days.
That's true, so hopefully it'll be good. And there's also for the 3DS is getting a Game Boy stage,
Oh,
which
the
looks
feels, man. Nostalgia.
very, very awesome.
The funny thing is, like, some of these kids are going to be like, what the hell is this lucky black and white stage, man?
What's it doing? It's ruining it.
Because they didn't even play the Game Boy.
No. But yeah, that's it for Nintendo news. Really, we should go right back to Sony news. We missed that one. They are Sony detailed some Sony. I don't know why I put a H in there.
Shony.
Yeah, detailed some of the system software. Thank you. Detailed some of the system software 2.0 features. They announced it's coming this autumn, and they also announced SharePlay, which looks quite interesting. It's a way of any game I own on my PS4, for example, I can then share it with someone else on my friends list for them to play it.
But I did see that's only
is-
limited to an hour.
Yeah,
It is.
I think it's limited to an hour, but I guess that's purely because they don't want you to kind of, give away the game for free to your
There's
friends.
also another gripe which I found out. My PS4 console has to be on, and I can't use it while the game's being shared.
Yeah, so it's just
Oh,
like
quite
handing
true.
the controller to your mate,
It's
right?
basically like on. Do you remember On Live?
Yeah.
It's basically that, but personally. So personally, I host a game for you to play, which
I think it's a cool feature, man. I like the sound of
it's a
it.
cool feature. It'd be nice if my console didn't have to do that, so I could sit there and go, "Hey, Podge, you wanted to play The Last of Us? Yeah, I bought it. Here you go, play it, and I'm going to be doing something else." But
Yeah.
alas, it's not like that, unfortunately. But it's still a very cool feature, which is quite cool. The other Sony news is to do with Silent Hills. I do like the edit of the phrase. Originally, the Hideo Kojima originally announced that the game he's working on, Silent Hill Game, will make you beat your pants. But
I don't have a beep
the
sound.
little edit I like is will apparently make you poop your panties, which is a fantastic edit. I'm really going with that one. So apparently he's working on the game to ensure that it will make you
I
poop
don't have
your
a beep sound
panties.
effect.
You
I
don't-
don't-
yeah.
Oh,
So this is pretty cool, right? I think they announced it as PT or something like that, and then but it actually
Playable
stands for playable teaser. And again, sadly, I haven't been able to experience this, but I've seen a lot of good feedback from this. Apparently, it's extremely scary.
Apparently it's meant to be really. It's only for the PS4, but it's meant to be extremely scary, and it looks really awesome from the pictures I've seen. So that I'm quite. It's one of those things where I'm not a big fan of horror games. I know a certain member of the group is, who's making his voice heard.
Carl, you need to play them. They're amazing.
No. But it's one of those things where it
If
looks.
you ever want to borrow my Wii U, you need to play through Resident Evils.
I'd buy a Wii U.
No.
But speaking of Resident Evil,
Oh,
Segway Masters. Capcom is remastering a remake of the original Resident Evil.
the remake
So-
of the remake.
Yeah.
It's
So instead,
Inception.
yes, basically. So what they're doing is they're remastering the remake they made of the original one for the GameCube, but they're not porting it to the Wii U.
This is crazy, son.
Podge's name's gone again.
My name's got. I don't know why. Sorry, technical difficulty, but it just
Damn, that's-
randomly disappears.
Oh dear.
Can't bring it back.
Resident Evil, it's going to be amazing. End of the day, the GameCube remake was intense and incredible, and was one of the best remakes I've played. And
So this is completely remastered graphics, like
Yeah.
whole new areas. The
well, the
announcement.
new areas were from the remake on the GameCube, so they're not new for this version.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I should have made that clear. In the announcement video, they said they were going to try and keep it as kind of true to the original as possible, which is awesome.
Apparently, they're bringing all the original actors back as well.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, they're bringing them back.
So supposedly,
What,
supposedly
to
the,
re-record the lines or something.
I did see that
Back,
DC
bring
took
it back, yeah.
to audition again for Wesker because DC Douglas is amazing as Wesker,
Yeah.
and he found out that the original guy who voiced it went for the audition as well, and he kind of pulled out and says, "No, I want you to have it instead,"
Oh
because it
wow.
was the original guy. So it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, as much as I
I
love
kind of
DC.
want the original voices because part of the awesomeness of the original Resident Evil was the really bad voice acting, which
Why
kind
don't you, the master
Yeah.
of unlocking, take this lockpick?
you were almost a Jill sandwich.
I'll make Jill a sandwich. Anyway, on that
Oh.
bombshell, there is one other quick thing to plug. If you are a fan of Minecraft and you've been enjoying my Minecraft series I've been playing, and you would like to play on the server, they've actually opened whitelist applicants, so you can actually apply as long as you're over the age of 18 to play on the server. So the best advice I can say, if you're ever interested in doing it, is if you go to blockcaser.net and fill in the application form there. The server owner will get back to you if you're, to see if you're interested in playing on the server. Who knows? You could be playing alongside myself one day, which would be awesome.
Everyone would love to play. Could you maybe put that link on our Facebook page as well, just in case?
Yes, I will. I will post that on the thing in a second. But unfortunately, that is all we've got time for this week, ladies and gentlemen. So we hope you've enjoyed this week's podcast. So everyone, say goodbye.
Before we go, are we doing this Angry Beavers thing? Because she might kill me if we don't.
I was gonna sort of do it after we said goodbye.
Damn it! I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, is it?
I think we were supposed to do it ourselves, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what? That's it. That's done now.
That's it. Outro.
Actually, hold on a second. Hold on.
What?
I like how I've just noticed your name change, Aquadon.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Acrodon, greatest member.
He's a member.
Is that being the greatest member or having the greatest member?
Or just being a member in general?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's it. We're getting out of here, guys. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good Bible.
Thanks for the sound effects. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you've liked it. If you do, be sure to check out our website www.geekupandnotch.co.uk for the latest news information from the bar, from all the Geeking Up crew. Be sure to also check out our YouTube as well, and our Facebook, and our Twitters, and our Google Pluses, and everything else under the sun.
YouTube.com/Geeking It Up a Notch. Twitter is Geek It Up a Notch because they're awkward. Google Plus is that Geeking It Up a Notch as well?
That is Geeking Up a Notch.
Yep.
Just
sorted.
And
yeah, so add us, share us, subscribe us, like us, lick us, kiss Carl. He loves it. Let you know.
And yes, until next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.
Bye.
Bye.